Hello there. This marks my July 7th, 2021 trading day recap. So, not a lot happened today. Really slow in the market. A lot of people took a couple trades and then left for the rest of the day. But we did see a big move through neg, right? This has been running for past couple of days, right? Went from 10 to 8 all the way to $80, in a couple of days ish. So we completely missed out on this. Too big of a stock. But I was watching Dare into open, and I liked it so far. That was good news. Um, so I was watching this and I noticed, where was it? I think it was the 1 hour. No, it was the 30 minute. I think so. So it gave this like hammer look to it, like a center reversal, right? So I'm like, okay, let me eye this. Um, and what ended up happening is it popped all. I didn't get in, right? So I like to just settle out in the morning and let it do its thing, right? So look at this. Yeah, I don't like to play in open because it's very volatile, right? So we saw this pop all the way, break this downtrend immediately. For 40 cent, no, 20 cent move, right? I was like, okay, kind of missed out on that, but I actually didn't, right? Like, look at what it did the rest of the day. So what we see here is inverse hammer, okay? High volume, highest volume of the day, if you look, right? This is a sign of reversal. Honestly, this should have reversed, right? But it didn't, right? VPA doesn't always work 100% of the time. So it just faded all day long, right? And we got to intraday about here, and I went to the 1 hour, and I'm like, okay. And people were talking about it. They're like, okay, let me get in. We'll see where this goes. I alerted that this didn't make sense. So you see, look how wide this body is, right? And look at this volume. Now look how narrow this body is, and look at this volume. Literally practically the same, right? Doesn't make sense. So I'm like, okay, that's a sign of weakness. Same goes for this. Look at this one. This is weakness. This is sellers coming into play. And right when I saw this, I'm like, I'm not playing this for the rest of the day. So look, it faded out. So it, my plan went according to plan. So that worked out. So I'm happy I didn't lose any money there. So I did try one thing today though. It was one thing. Where was it? Right here. It was DTST. I like the look of this. So because um right, I wish I saw this. So this is a double top, okay? I mean double bottom. And it broke here, got a nice push from 975 to about 1060. That's a good move. That's almost $1. Right? That's 10% right away in a couple minutes. So I wasn't here for this. I completely missed out on that. So I tried doing it again. I saw this again. I'm like, okay. So this was on a trend line, right? This is also a double bottom, right? Went from here, bop, 1, 2, right? So I tried playing this break, okay? It didn't work out. Just completely it didn't go for the break. That was stupid of me because it was a slow market today. Never buy now rule of thumb, don't why am I buying breakouts in a slow market? Like look at it. Our top gainer was 32%. Don't mind this. This is just one of those, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain this one, but it was just a stack that flew. But look at all the other ones, right? And this I can't play anyways. But all the penny stocks, like just 32%. Like that's how you know today was garbage, right? When your top gainer for the day is 32%, okay? So this didn't work out. So I know now that don't buy breakouts in slow markets. That was a stupid decision to me. I was greedy. So when it didn't break out, I sold right here. Like I sold like 10-4, and then it started to fade even more. So thank God, I didn't hold forever. Right. So that was the only trade I made today because everything else was just not working out. I already went over there. Yeah, today was just not a lot happened. So, okay, this is interesting though. Look at this though. This could create a cup and handle, right? So, yeah, this could go like this and then up here all the way, right? And then break out. We'll see where that goes. This is a hammer as well. So I might actually look into this. This isn't looking too bad. It's at a support level, you know. But that's what can happen. But sometimes cup and handles don't work out. Not every pattern works out. One that I did miss was XCLI. I was kind of mad about this. I didn't even check it once today for some reason because it made a good move, right? I could have probably caught around here ish. Okay, so I could have definitely caught around here because I would have definitely bought around here. So what I caught was right now. Look at this. Look at this huge cup and handle. It went from all the way to what was it? $4. Okay, huge cup and handle. You would have bought around here where it was consolidating, right? Could have gone to the 30-minute. You see this. You buy around here, right? Like near it, right? If it broke this, okay, which it did, I would have bought 2.5, right? And I could have kept on going. Then this came around. I would have probably sold around here because this is just shooting star on the 30-minute. This is ugly. High volume too. Okay. And as well narrow body, high volume. Like look how much volume it took this to get this big of a candle, okay? And just a little bit more, you got a narrow body. It doesn't make sense. And same with the shooting star pretty much. So I would have probably got around here, took my profits, which I would have been fine with. But then I would have totally missed out on this move. But that's okay because in a hotter market, VPA is going to work more than not, right? This is a slow market, so VPA isn't going to work. I already repeated myself, 100% of the time, right? And you got an inverse hander, you got the 50 SMA holding the support and VWAP. So look at that, like perfect. This could have been perfect buys, right? So you had a cup and handle inside a cup and handle. Interesting enough, right? So I could have easily played 230 to $3. You know what? 70 cents. That's a good move. Good profits. Um, then it formed another cup and handle, so I could have played it again, right? Here's a cup and here's another handle, and this handle is supported by so many things. You got the 50 SMA, you got the 13 SMA, you got the VWAP, right? You got a lot of things supporting it, so it's gonna now me looking at it, I'm like, huh, like I wonder why it didn't break down because it had a lot of things supporting it. Um, on the 15-minute, right? Now if we look at the 5-minute, also have VWAP, also have 50 SMA relatively near it. So you could have played it a second time, but again, I completely missed out on this stock. I don't know why. Now this kind of looks like an inverse head and shoulders, right? We could see a pop right here. It's a close, but I have to analyze that a little more. So that marked up my day. What else happened? Let me check. So let's go through a couple of things. So yeah, kind of explained why I just was unlucky, completely missed out on this move. Let's look at this one. What else? I think I explained this one as well. So what do I see here? Okay. Okay, so again, look at here. Like you have so many signs of reversal. Look how long. Look at this downtrend, right? Like it went from 12.70s to $9, about 9.70s, right? That's terrible, man. That's brutal, right? Um, so if I was looking at this as well, like this is an inverse hammer, high volume, right? This is relative high volume. Another pretty much inverse hammer, right? On the 2 hour. If we go to the 1 hour, what does it show us though? Okay, it shows us narrow bodies, right? Relative high volume, relative, not bad, not bad. What does this 30-minute show us, right? Another inverse hammer, right? Of course, it popped up, right? This is fine. So I could have played this for a little bit, from 9:30s to 10:20s ish, right? But I missed on that move. Yeah, I think this does it for this stock. Yeah. So IPW I was looking at. So what did I see here? Let's go to the 1 hour. So this should have faded, honestly. This should fade, actually. Because look at these wicks. Look at these wicks, right? So you got high volume here. I'm surprised this did not fall yet. Wow, that shocks me. Okay, so look at this long body. All right. And this is the highest volume this is the highest volume that you saw at the start of the day, right? Highlighted green. Okay. Um Not a whole lot though. That's the thing, not a whole lot, right? And look at these long wicks, man. Like this already shows a lot of weakness. It got all the way to 720s and got pushed all the way down to 680s. Like that's a lot. And then you see the next candle pushes up. I'm out. If I took a trade right here, I'm already taking profits. This is not looking good, right? The 1 hour on the 30-minute. Let's look at the 15-minute. Yup. Then you have a hanging man as well, which also is a sign of weakness on an uptrend, right? Let's look at the 10-minute. More, just all wicks, like gross. This is gross. Look how much volume we got right here. Look at this volume. And it barely has a body. It just has a fat upper wick. This should have easily just faded down, right? But surprisingly it held, right? But this market's weird, you know. It does random crap. And it just somehow went up. Like so many signs of weakness. Here, 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 right? So, and high volume as well. You know, this is high volume. Wick, high volume, wick, you know? This one, yeah, this one just, I guess, completely ignored every single sign of weakness, which you'll get sometimes, and you just gotta deal with it. And even on the 4 hour, shooting star, right? Shooting star and option, narrow body, highest volume that you've seen in the past 10 days ish, right? So this should have easily faded off. I don't expect this going any higher. Maybe it does, but we'll see. So that's IPW, right? You're just gonna have to face reality. Look at this one, but it respected this. Look at this high volume, right? Shooting star hit almost $11, fell all the way down to 8-ish, and then downtrended downward, right? Then I guess it didn't respect this. Maybe the day after, or maybe into close, it'll fall. But that's what happened with IPW. Oh, I was eyeing this one today as well. So right into open, we see this body's fine. It matches the volume pretty much, I would say. What are we on the 5 minute? Yep. So this matches. Let's go to the 30 minute. Okay. Okay, interesting. So, okay, so we gotta move here, right? Let's go to the 5 minute. We'll just explain it. So we gotta move all the way here, right? Went down, dipped down a little bit. Still high volume, but we had a lot of volume right here, right? 6 million, 4 million, 5 million shares. So dipped down a little bit, popped back up. This support held for a bit, right? It touched the support, flew 420. So I missed out on this move, but I was eyeing it. I was eyeing it big time, right? Yeah, I just completely missed out. I was gonna put in an order, but yeah, it just didn't work out. So, and then you also have this as well. Let me go to the 1 minute real quick. Yeah, so it was in a downtrend, right? It was in a downtrend, and then if we go to the 1 hour, sorry, 30 minute, I think. No, 15 minute. Yeah. Sorry. I think it was 15 minute. No, 10 minute. Here we go. So this was the downtrend in one candle, right? On a 10-minute candle, and we see an inverse hammer, right, on the 10-minute. And look, this is the highest volume. So of course you're going to see a push here up to the upside, right? So should be a clear indication that, okay, this is a sign of strength. All right, watch out here. Watch out. Be aware. So I could have bought here if it touched, which it did touch back down here, and I would have made you know, a 40-cent move, right? Which isn't bad at all. On these type of days, you want whatever gains you can take. Let's go to the 5 minute and see if I would have caught that. So this is high volume, narrow body, right? But you're in a downtrend. So that's also a sign of a reversal. And you got an inverse hammer, right? And then like you said, you have this, right? So this also, so you think this matches this volume, but it doesn't. Look how much volume it took to make this wide body, right? And look how much volume it took this. Yeah, this would have been easy, right? I just didn't catch it during the day. So look how much volume it took to make this. This is the highest volume you saw all day, and it was more narrow than this, so it doesn't make sense. A sign of a reversal to the upside, right? And then you have this one again, another narrow body, high volume, right? High volume. Candle, and then it went to the upside. But then you saw wicks down here, and it just faded out the rest of the day. Okay. So right, and also here on the 2-hour chart, look at this inverse hammer once again, highest volume seen all day. Right. You could have easily bought here at this support. You know, like I said, by this move, right? You could have scalped this easily, right? So you saw this inverse hammer broke through a level, 2 levels, drop all the way back down. But once this was confirmed, that's an indication that, okay, you might see a reversal, which you did, right? You saw another move, 337 to about 385. Another quick 30 cents ish, 40 cents, right? So I could have scalped this twice, but I sadly just missed out on it. Yeah, I think that does it for this one. Sorry about the dings. Gotta figure out how I can get rid of that. Yeah, this does it for this one. And you did see it got rejected a couple times. You know, it got rejected here, right? Got rejected here, but it held support nicely. But then it finally broke through. So your risk was, since this support held so well, this should be your risk off. If it breaks this, you're out, right? Whatever you're playing. Now this is a double bottom look. It's holding on the 200 SMA on the 10-minute. If it hits here, who knows? You know, it could get a pop into after hours, but we'll see how that plays out. This is a double bottom, right? Um, mm, mm, mm. What else? What else was I looking at? So here VPRX. This what? This flew today. This is 100%, right? About almost. It's almost at 100% today, but it faded out. So you saw right off the bat it open a hammer on the 15-minute. You saw a hammer on the no, not 1 hour. What was the other one? But you saw a hammer on the 15-minute. Saw a hammer on the 10-minute, right? 5-minute. This is a bullish engulfing candle. This is bullish engulfing, a sign to the upside, right? Point that out. If you have a red candle after a downtrend, which you would consider this is just consolidating, doing nothing, okay? If you have a red candle right next to a green candle, it's a bullish engulfing candle. It's sun to the upside. So you have three signals, right? You have a hammer on the 15-minute, you have a hammer on the 10-minute, and you have a bullish engulfing signal on the 5, right? So I could have bought this as well, but I missed this move completely, right? Wasn't paying attention. I found this stock later in the day. I added it to my watch list. I wasn't on it in the morning, so I missed out on this whole move, right? But it was a little wicky, you know. Right here, you got some wicks here, but not bad. I think I would have held through this, but definitely not this though. If I saw this, I'm out. I'm taking profits. That's already about 50%. You know, that's huge. That's huge. You saw if I see this fat hanging man, I'm getting out, dude. Like look at this volume. It's almost as big as this. And this is parallel or whatever you call it. They line up, right? So yeah, I would have immediately got out. I would have of course missed out on another yeah, I would of course miss out on the bigger move, but like I said, you want to play what the chart gives you, right? Don't ignore it. And here as well, right? 30. Look at the 30-minute. You got a narrow body, high volume, right? Doesn't make sense. So went over this. Narrow body, high volume, on an uptrend is a sign of a reversal, right? Which it did. It exactly did that. And you have this fat wick on the 30-minute as well. Shooting star, you would count that as. So I think that does it for today. I think so. Let me check. Yup. So we got narrow body again, high volume. Of course, you would have missed on this move, but that's okay, right? You took your profits if you saw this. BDR, what happened here? This just faded out all day. NCS. I already went over this one. Yep. So yeah, today was a slower day. You know, I didn't take a lot of trades. I didn't see a lot of things because it was just an overall slow day. I did miss out on a couple scalps here and there. The biggest move was VRPX. I missed out on. Could have banked on, but you know you're not gonna get them all. But yep, today was one of those days. Hopefully, we see better Momo in the upcoming week. Thank you so much, and that does it for today's recap.